This is what I needed today.
Rough week?
Yeah, man. Running Olympus is, so much work. I mean, people are always asking me to do stuff, and it's like, what if I don't want to do things? Does anybody ever think of that?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
All the other guys keep saying, oh, we need to get the humans to call on us, and I don't know how to do that, you know? My brain is all just empty of the thought words.
You gotta lean into that, dude. Like, ideas are like fishes. If you try to bait them, they're not gonna bite.
That is so deep.
Thank you.
Has this ever happened to you?
Ah, jeez.
Whoa. What is this?
This? It's just a commercial, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will be back in a second.
Oh. This is it.
What, dude?
This is it. This is how we get the humans to call on us again. We need to do that.
What?
That!
Buy a Wonder Mop? I mean, I guess, but I'm gonna need to borrow $35.
No. The video.
The commercial?
Yes. We need to make one of those, but for us.
You wanna make an advertisement for the gods?
Yeah, think about it. The humans will see us, and then they'll be like, oh, you guys are the guys from the TV. And then they'll have to call on us.
That is the best idea.
Right? So we're making a commercial.
Yeah, we're making a commercial.
This is gonna work.
No, it's totally gonna work.
And it's not because we're high.
No.
Yeah. Look at my hand.
All right, people. Are we standing or are we shooting? We got a commercial to make here. Come on.
When I got word that the Gods of Olympus were shooting a commercial, of course I had to come in to direct. No form of media gets produced around here without my explicit approval. And Zeus, well, he told me about the project. He said it was going to be this little lackluster advertisement that might get a few people from Earth to reach out to the gods for assistance. And I said, Zeus, think bigger. What I plan to do here is to expand the confines of modern television to create something that's truly transcendent. You know, we have a rare opportunity here to create real art. We cannot squander that on banalities and trivial details. And so I told Zeus that I could utterly transform this production and for only a fraction of my usual consulting fee. After all, I'm a filmmaker. It's what I do best.
Oh, Hades. Yeah, his production company in LA went bankrupt. It was all over the Olympic news. I told him that he could direct our commercial after he broke down crying in my office. Really awkward crier, that guy. Anyways, everything's going great, I think. I'm an executive producer, which means, from what Hades tells me, that I get to stand at the craft services table and tell everyone that I'm too busy to deal with this. Hermes is actually a production assistant, and Athena is handling all the tech, and she's editing. She's been a lot more irritable than usual.
The raw footage is absolutely unusable, which means that I'm gonna have to splice together clips from a totally different part of it. I said I didn't want to be in your dumb little video!
Everyone's a little on edge.
All right, chop, actors. Let's see some pep in that step. Hey, I need to see energy, people. Energy!
You heard the man. Let's get moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Love you, honey.
I love you too, babe.
Is the bullhorn really necessary?
Yes.
All right, so we're starting with a shot from the scene right at the end.
The end? Why don't we start at the beginning?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Should we change the set list?
No one is changing anything. We're starting at the end because it's the easiest shot to film. Things only get harder from here, so let's stay focused, shall we?
Yeah, people, let's stay focused.
We don't have a lot of time, so no dilly-dallying.
If I see so much as a dilly or even an ounce of dally, I swear I will take your bones through your nostrils and I will glue them upon my wall.
Sweetie, maybe enough.
I glued this to my hand.
All right, so I need everybody to cluster together right in front of the camera. So here's what we're doing. It's quite simple. We're gonna stand here, and when I call action, you're all gonna jump in the air.
Jump in the air? That's it?
Yep, easy.
Why are we jumping into the air?
We're going to do a freeze frame. We're all gonna jump in the air, and then we're gonna freeze.
I don't think we can do that.
No, not literally freeze. We're going to jump in the air like normal, and then I am going to pause the image in post.
What's the point of that?
It seems like kind of an unimpressive effect for such a large amount of work.
Large amount of work? I am literally asking you to jump in the air.
Okay. I have a question. What if we have a reason that we can't jump in the air? Let's say hypothetically that somebody has a knife stashed in, a very uncomfortable place, okay?
Damn it, Aries. The question was very specific about not being weapons on set.
The warrior is always ready, and I don't trust any of them.
All right, let's just do this. Aries, go to the back. Athena, are we rolling?
Rolling?
Good. And action.
Ow!
What now?
You hit me, you
I
dick!
didn't mean to. You got in my way.
I think I need to sit down for a little bit.
Listen, Zeus, I'm really sorry I ruined that take.
Hey, Zeus is not the one in charge here. Did Zeus get a personal invitation through backstage to act as a professional management coach for Disney adults? I didn't think so.
Excuse me, I got hit in the face over here?
Yeah, trust me, Hera does not like getting hit in the face. That's on her oh no no's list. Now this other girl I'm talking to though.
Of course. You want to bring up the other days.
Hey, you said you were fine with
I mean,
it.
that doesn't mean I want to hear about it, Zeus.
Does anyone have an ibuprofen and a Band-Aid?
Okay, everybody, just shut up. Shut up. Athena, please tell me we got the jump.
It says out of battery.
Well, it's been a week, but the commercial is almost done. Jason talked to Maddie and got her to agree to watch it before we send it out. I think we're all just a little nervous about, showing it to an actual audience. They don't tell you when you get into the film business how much people are going to be watching you.
Talk to me, homies. What's the holdup? I've got a lot of people on my ass for this commercial. I need to finish cutting. I need it yesterday.
Last I heard it was still in editing.
What the fuck is taking so long?
What is it?
I made that. It's pretty great, right?
It's terrible. I said we needed background music, not an 8-minute-long recording of a jar of pennies getting shaken in a 7-Eleven.
Just you wait. Scorch marks on satin by Orpheus. That's gonna make me famous. famous!
Start over.
I need to sample that.
We are gathered here today to witness the conception of art. The road to true genius is often a bumpy one, and our production was not without its share of pitfalls. However, I'm sure you'll all agree that it is well worth the effort. Apollo, lights! And now, without further ado, it is my great honor to present the Gods of Olympus.
Has this ever happened to you?
This is a disaster of Olympic proportions!
Did someone say Olympic proportions?
Who are you?
Me? Ha ha ha! I'm just the great Lord of the Sky! Hi, I'm Zeus. And if you're a mortal that's been struggling recently, I'm here to tell you that there's a better way.
How did you do that?
Magic. Walk with me. Here in Olympus, we put your needs first. How do we do that, you ask?
By thinking creatively. By using our talents. And by always listening to you. We're now at least 30% more technologically competent.
Oil spill off the coast of Miami? We'll send someone right away.
But we have all the natural skills of the gods you know and love. Give us a call and let the Greek gods handle your problems. Because here at Olympus, we care. Schedule your appointment with a god today.
Requests for assistance from mortals are subject to divine approval. The gods of Olympus are not to be confused with the Norse gods, pagan gods, or Celtic gods. Resemblance to any other polytheistic deities is purely coincidental, and if it isn't, we did it first.
Well, what do you think?
You guys know no one really watches ads on TV anymore, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and getting a station to run one is a lot of money, which I'm assuming you don't have since none of you actually get paid.
Did you know about this?
I mean, kinda. I guess I thought you guys were being ironic.
Oh, Zeus, damn it!
Excuse me? How dare you, madam? You disparage the very name of the theater itself! Hours of work spent making a beautiful piece of moving film, and for what? So mortal peons like you can shoot down my visions in the name of reality? You, madam, have no taste in art. Good day! Persephone, let's go. Clearly, our craft is not appreciated here.
Bitch. Whoa.
So, we ended up not being able to run the commercial. But it's okay. None of that time or energy was wasted. We still made something great, and that's something to be proud of. You know, maybe the true advertisement was the friends we made along the way.
Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me. I spent all that time killing myself in that editing room, and now that it's finally done, you're just gonna pull the whole thing? God, you suck. You know, the next time you and Jason get high together, just do us all a favor and start a garage band like everyone else. I'm done with this.
But Athena, wait! Think of all the cool stuff we learned. Look, freeze frame! Freeze frame!